Hello, happy Monday. Hi ho wee way. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is just hanging out with an AI. $ to talk to K9000, an AI chatbot powered by OpenAI, which just lowered their prices. So it doesn't take effect till September 1st, but I should have enough free credits to run out there.
Miss Alive. Does Jason believe in God?
Mm. Well, you're about to find out.
$10,000! That be a difficult question to answer. Many parts believe in some sort of higher power, but there be many different interpretations of what that be.
Okay. All right. Demo Man's nice. Uber Duck is fun. I might have to change it to normal voices. I'll leave it for now. Jason's a pirate. Yeah, immediately the code has been cracked. I changed it so K9000 talks like a pirate, and it went with that very well. But I don't think talking like a pirate is saying you're a pirate all the time. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Let's try this.
Miss Alive. What is Jason's pirate name?
$10,000 to Captain Jack Spear!
Captain Jack Spear. So I'm just Johnny Depp impersonator? Okay. I guess if I was going to be a pirate, I mean, not ideal, but definitely not the worst. Oh, here we go. Got a cue pause. Sorry. Early cue pause. I'm going to get my water. Be right back. All right, we back. We back. Let's try.
AiPD. Tell me a day in the life of K9000.
Yeah.
K9000, I wake up in the morning and stretch my legs. I make sure to go for a run to start my day off right.
What's up, Okay, that's off the voice. Yeah, let me take that off the voice list. Don't know why it does that.
Miss Alive. Who's that strange hooded figure behind Jason?
Good question. Is there strange hooded? Or was there?
K9000R, that be me, matey.
Okay. All right. K9000 is a strange hooded figure. Hubble, a lot of these Uber Duck voices, I don't understand. They just mess up like that. I've never heard any other AI text-to-speech voice do that.
Missalife. What gang is Jason a member of?
I guess if you don't train it properly, or yeah. No idea.
K9000 just is a member of the Pirates Gang.
Yeah. Okay, Parappa. Parappa sounds very like he's trapped in the static dimension, but let me see. Who else might be good? Oh, I wonder. Let's try this. All experimental today for voices. But if it gets too annoying, I'll just go back to Google Voice. But testing it out.
Hubble hubble. Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
K9000R, matey, I be thinking the same thing. There be dragons no more, just like there be pirates no more. We be legends no, ye and me.
Okay, better. I mean, it sounds like them, but in terms of usefulness for a text-to-speech voice for anything, like it really, a lot of these UberDuck model AI models,
Are you
they
a
just
real
miss
pirate
a lot
or a
of
fake?
words. I don't understand. I don't get how that happens.
K9000R, I be a real pirate.
Ah, okay. Is K9000 a pirate today? Yeah, I was hoping to be a lot more subtle, but it's just being very blatant that it's a pirate. It's sunny today and I'm a pirate. It's like, okay, that's I put talk like a pirate. I thought, I mean, the R's are good. Ye's, I guess maybe my fault for how do I expect a pirate to talk? That's pretty much it.
Missalife. Write me a
Stereotypical.
James Bond film about pirates, the movie Pirating Kind.
Thank you. Yeah. Pirates of the Bay. And you know what? It takes so long because I'm using the free version, so it throttles the API, and it's just very
K9000
slow.
in this James Bond film, our suave and debonair hero finds himself up against a group of dastardly pirates. These furry dogs are led by the nefarious Captain Jack Sparrow, and they stop at nothing to get what they want. One must use all of his charm and cunning to stop the pirates and save the day.
All right, here we go. Let's try this.
Hubble hubble. What will we do with a drunken sailor?
This should be the last.
K9000 will put him in the longboat till he gets sober.
Okay. I'd say Wendover works pretty well. I'm gonna toss him up in the okay list, but nothing spectacular. Like maybe if I was making like a video, he knows the song. Yeah. If I was making a video and I could do like different takes and different variations to make sure it said it correctly, or I could like phonetically spell stuff out, I feel like UberDeck is a nice tool. But other than that, I don't think I would pay for it.
Lemmius.
Hey, what's up, Lemmy?
How can mirrors
What's up,
be
Sticky?
real if our eyes aren't real?
What's up,
be
Sticky?
real if our eyes aren't real?
Great question.
K9000. I be thinking the same thing, matey.
Okay. Yarg.
Stickman. Yo dog, should I stay and watch the stream?
The answer's always yes, Sticky.
Aye, it be a right fun stream. Should stay and watch, matey.
Okay, now that's pirate as hell, without saying, without just outright saying it. And okay, much better response time from Google. Google text to speech.
Life. What is the best financial advice of 2022?
Why not, Sticky? Why not?
K9000. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the best financial advice for 2022 will vary depending on your individual circumstances. However, some general tips to keep in mind include saving regularly, investing in a diversified mix of assets, and staying disciplined with your spending.
Arg. No pirate for that.
Hubble. Why is this stickman so sticky?
It's a great question.
K9000. It's because he's covered in sticky resin.
Oh, yeah, no, easy answer. I guess sometimes it is just the obvious choice.
Lemmius. Yar har fiddly dee.
K9000.
My secret.
You be talking like a pirate. ARRR.
ARRR.
Stickman. Into what ETFs should I invest?
K9000. ARRR. Ye should be investing in some ETFs, matey.
Yes. So, which of them? No specifics, but you should be investing in them. I don't know what an ETF is, but whatever. Yeah. Not the sharpest on financial advice. Has anyone seen the rehearsal with Nathan Fielder? It's very upsetting.
Lemmius. Is Jason a landlubber?
It had a very
K9000.
strange end.
ARRR. I'm not one for asking questions.
I do love the land, but I like the water too. I just don't. I haven't been out in the water that much, so I guess I'm a landlubber until
what in
I
Davy Jones'
get a boat.
locker did ye just bark at me, ye scurvy Bill Jarrett? I'll have ye know I be the meanest cutthroat on the 7 seas, and I've led numerous raids on fishing villages, and taken over 300 ships.
Okay.
K9000. ARRR. I be the meanest cutthroat on the 7 seas. I've led numerous raids on fishing villages, and taken over 300 ships. Yar.
Sticky, if you get your financial advice from comedy streams, then yes, I guess this is a financial stream. I'm worried for you, though.
Why did the pirate go to the plank?
K9000. ARRR. I'm not sure. Maybe he had to walk the plank?
Why do you gotta say it like that? ARRR. Come on. Needs to be pirate trained TTS.
Stickman.
I'm just saying.
What's the
right
best
now.
stock to invest into?
Okay.
K9000. The best stock to invest into is the one that will make you the most money.
I like how it picks up on ways people talk, and it just copies. It's a good.
Lemmius. Explain how to ward off scurvy with the power of mega shits.
Okay.
K9000. Pirates were known to suffer from scurvy due to their lack of access to fresh fruits and vegetables.
Yeah,
however, they discovered that consuming large amounts of citrus fruits helped to prevent the disease. So, if you want to ward off scurvy, make sure to eat plenty of oranges, lemons, and limes.
I know, so scurvy is because of your diet, but is there any particular reason you would get it on the water?
All the financial advice is done by finance experts.
No mega shit
K9000. That it is. But I be thinkin' ye can still save a pretty penny by following me tips.
Like, would people get scurvy on land if they were just not eating oranges? Or if you have a shit diet? Like, is it the sunlight that makes you need, like, getting baked on the boat? I don't know. I've never thought to ask, but why particularly do sailors get scurvy? They wouldn't keep fresh fruit since they would go bad. So any
Is scurvy
fruit
a
would
better
kind of
disease
like
than
help you
HIV?
curb.
K9000. There is no right or wrong answer to this question, as both scurvy and HIV can be extremely debilitating and deadly diseases.
Oh, interesting.
However, some people may prefer one over the other based on personal preference or experience.
I think I prefer the one that's solved by an orange. Give me the scurvy.
Sure,
Hey,
why
what's up,
not?
sure, why not?
Warning. The following stream may contain mega sheet, as well as...
Yes, mega sheep.
K9000.
They lacked vitamin C.
There be no
Okay.
doubt o' that.
Okay. I guess our diets are just so varied that you just would naturally get vitamin C unless you were just eating meat and bread or whatever. Oh, historically only known to eat hardtack, which wouldn't go bad but didn't contain any vitamins. Ah, okay. Now that makes sense. Okay. I still have the Uber Duck voices, but I have them off right now.
Miss Alive. With scurvy it's no vitamin D, but with HIV it's about not wrapping the D.
K9000. Arg, matey. It be true, what ye say. 'Tis important to be safe when it comes to HIV, lest ye end up with scurvy.
Now K9000 is just combining those diseases. Scurvy as HIV to K9000.
Sure, why not? List the vitamins contained in snot.
Gross.
K9000. I don't know.
Gross. I don't know. Yeah, that means there's none. It's so flabbergasted by the question. We learned in school that scurvy was a non-issue once people cultivated potatoes and brought them on the ships. Oh, interesting. Huh. That is fascinating.
Miss Alive. Explain all of Jason's injuries and illnesses?
K9000. Jason's injuries are all over his body. His illnesses are all over his body, too.
I can't see them. And I don't feel them, unless it's just affecting my general demeanor and everything. The sickness is running through my body. It's always been this way. I wonder if you would like body swap with somebody. If you would like just be like, this is what you feel all the time. Like, I don't know. I'm always like tired, so I wonder if someone would just be like, Jesus,
Miss Alive.
This is incredibly
Jason has birthday ralted
debilitating.
PSTD.
And I go, I know.
K9000. Jason be having a tough time of it. Birthday-related PSTD can be a right bitch. But Jason be a strong lad, I'm sure he'll be able to weather the storm.
The storm of birthdays, okay. Am I the reincarnation of Jesus?
Hubble.
Fat
Is
Jesus.
Jason the reincarnation of Jesus?
I don't know.
K9000. That's a deep question, Hubble. I'm not sure if anyone knows the answer for sure. But it would be pretty cool if he was.
Oh, okay. Not outright saying no. And K9000 knows a lot of shit. It's all in the hairdo and the beard.
Sure, why not?
And nothing else.
Write a horror story about a town where it's illegal to fart.
Oh boy.
K9000. In the town of Redacted, it is against the law to fart. Anyone caught breaking this law is subject to punishment.
Okay.
The townspeople live in fear of breaking this law, as the penalties are
Everybody
harsh.
farts. Yeah, everybody farts.
One day, a young boy accidentally lets out a loud fart in public.
Oh no.
He is immediately apprehended by the town guard and dragged off to the local prison.
He's only
There,
5.
he is locked away in a dark cell,
He's
where he
only
spends the rest
5
of his
years
days,
old.
never to be seen or...
Oh, wow. Okay. I would like to see that. Hey, what's up, Almagana? Writing a movie about a town where farts are illegal.
Missilife. Write me a SNL
Just
sketch about
normal
Screek,
AiPD.
a cheap ripoff of Shrek.
What?
K9000.
Shriek?
Screek is a cheap knockoff of
Oh,
Shrek who lives in a rundown sewer. He's
Ugh.
grumpy, ugly, and always complaining. But
Okay,
when a
not too
beautiful
far out.
princess comes to his kingdom, Screek falls head over heels in love with her. Will he be able to win her heart, or will he end up being a frog?
What? A frog? I didn't realize that was a subplot. Shriek's gotta get a princess or he turns into a frog.
22. Explain to me the plot of Comic Injustice Gods Among Us.
Comic
K9000.
Injustice?
Injustice Gods Among Us is a story about two parallel universes. In one universe, Superman is a well-meaning dictator, and in the other universe, Batman leads a rebellion against him.
Ooh.
The story focuses on the struggle between the two sides, and the personal relationships of the characters involved.
Is that what Injustice is about? Or is that just another DC plotline? I know there's the fighting game Injustice that's
Hubble,
like
hubble.
DC. No,
Write
but
a
kinda.
story where
Okay,
a doggo
interesting.
eats a poison froggo.
Oh.
K9000.
No,
Once
doggo,
upon
no.
a time, there was a doggo who ate a poison froggo. The froggo was so poisonous that it made the doggo very sick. The doggo was rushed to the vet, but sadly, it was too late. The doggo passed away.
Oh, that's so sad. Doggos, don't eat your froggos. You know, if you yell at your dog for eating a
Missilife.
froggo, you're
Write
just
a movie
saving its
about a
life. You're
town
just
that's
being nice.
outlawed breathing.
Okay.
K9000.
That's hard.
In the town of no
Hard to
breath,
enforce.
everyone must hold their breath all day long or risk being fined or worse. When a young girl named Mia tries to break the rules and take a breath, she is caught and must go on the run from the authorities. With the help of her friend,
They're not gonna get
Luke,
far, though.
she must find a way to escape the town before she suffocates.
Is because they're all living in like bubbles, like it's illegal. It just seems like this movie would be
Omagona
5
22.
seconds long.
Tell me how Rick Astley died in Memes the anime.
K9000. Rick Astley died in Memes the anime because he was too meme-centric.
He's too many memes. Oh, getting some SCPs up in
Hubble,
here.
hubble. Explain SCP-341, Scurvy Jason.
K9000. Scurvy Jason is an SCP that refers to a cursed pirate ship. The ship is inhabited by a crew of cursed pirates who are unable to die.
Okay.
The ship is also said to be indestructible.
Interesting. It's the name of a ship. You never know. You can never tell with this.
Omagona 22. In Memes the anime dancing Polish cow shot herself after losing Pop Cat. Can you explain why she did this?
A dancing Polish cow?
K9000. ARRR, I be thinkin' she was upset over lossin' her favorite cat.
All right, you're just repeating what Amagona said at K9000. Come on. You gotta work a little today. You gotta
Missilife. Write me a movie where sex is illegal. Directed by Jason.
K9000. In a world where sex is illegal, one man, Jason, is determined to break the law and get his fix. With the help of his friend, Missilife, they set out on a quest to find the most willing and daring women to have sex with.
Oh!
Along the way, they must outwit the authorities, who are hot on their trail. But in the end, the thrill of the forbidden just might be worth the risk.
It's like every boner comedy. Dirty thrusting. All these are variations of dirty dancing. Around our age, obviously. Obviously, Misha. It didn't even need to be said.
Hubble. Why the elven blade, huh? Nord steel not good enough for you?
K9000. ARRR, it be the only blade I trust.
Okay. There you go. Clearly some backstory with K9000 and an elven blade.
Omagona22. In memes, the anime dancing Polish cow commits suicide after she lost Popcat to Rick Astley and Obama Pyramid. Why did she do this?
This is just word
K9000.
salad.
I be thinkin' she done it cause she be lossen da one ting dat meant da most ta her.
Okay, now it's kind of getting into Jamaican. Not really pirate. Bumbleglat, man.
How dare you not trust my dildo blade?
Why is she speaking pirate now?
K9000. I be trustin' ye as much as I be trustin' any scurvy landlubber.
Why not, Omagana? Why not? Sometimes K9000 likes to change it up. You know, who wants a straight answer all the time? Sometimes you gotta add a little flair. I wonder if there's a pirate voice here I can look up here. Let's see. To add to the pirateness. Painty the Pirate? I don't know who that is, but it's somebody in SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm trying to get an actual response that makes stupid pirate talk. Sorry, Omagana. That's just the theme for today.
Missilife. Describe pirate sex in detail?
Patchy and Painty the Pirate.
K9000. Okay. Arranged by, pirate sex be a bit like regular sex, but with more plunderin' and lootin'. Arranged by, it be a wild and crazy time, full o' danger and excitement. So grab wench, swab the decks, and let's get it on, matey.
Okay. Okay. It didn't really give... So you plunder and loot while you're having sex? I guess that would make it more interesting. I like Cat Pirate. Okay, here we go. I gotta pause the queue for a second.
Omagona22. Describe the pirate Dujan Omagona.
I'll be right back. Hello. How's this doing? Sorry, Ellen was calling. Just trying to figure out data plans. Okay.
Gonna read arsently.
K9000. It be a tale of a scurvy knave what had been marooned on a deserted isle. Ad to make do with the few supplies, ad, including a pirate flag, a bottle o' rum, and a parrot.
I'm literally sleep chatting. What's up, Duke? Hey, how's it going?
Missilife. How many kills has Jason got in real life?
Zero.
There's no kill like overkill, matey.
That's not an answer. That's not the answer I was looking for. I was hoping for a big fat exclamation zero. Zero exclamation.
Hubble. You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
K9000. ARRR, I be thinkin' that it has its place, It be savin' me life on more than one occasion.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Why not, Duke?
Duke
Yeah, fall asleep.
1102. I'm literally slew chatting.
K9000. Arg, matey. I'm sure ye are, but I be needin' to get some sleep myself. Good night.
Yes. If we lose you, Duke, while you're watching the stream, good night.
Omagona 22, America.
K9000.
Just America? Okay.
A landlubber, matey.
Okay. Is landlubber an insult? Landlover? Is that what that's supposed to be? You're a landlubber? Is that supposed to be like, you can't be under the water, you
Duke
landlubber?
1102. What's the meaning of does vood koikvul filt buff?
Just what?
K9000. That be a mighty fine question, Duke 1102. I reckon it means the best thing ever.
Okay, there you go. Duke, you just invented a new word. Deuce-quack-lack-lif-boof. Add that to
Miss
the
Orf, are you
wiki.
a pirate ninja or a ninja pirate?
K9000. I'm a ninja pirate.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the difference is. What, you're more ninja than pirate, or you're more pirate than ninja? And then what's the other way around? What's that mean? Does it mean the same thing, or does it have a different meaning entirely? Oh, sorry for the yawn. Dang. I had some tea too, but just afternoon yawns.
Hubble hubble.
Days.
Write a story where Captain Trump tries to hire Sleepy Joe for his pirate crew, but dies of scurvy at the end.
K9000. Captain Trump, the most feared pirate on the high seas, was looking for a new first mate. He had heard that Sleepy Joe was the best in the business, so he set sail for his island in search of him. However, when he arrived, he found that Joe was already asleep. Trump tried to wake him, but it was no use. Eventually, Trump gave up and decided to just leave him there. As it turned out, this was a mistake.
Leaving us wanting more here. It was a mistake. Why? Also, I posted in the video channel, the GIFs and Vids.
Sure, why not? Write the epic trailer for a horror
Skyrim
movie
Joe
about
Biden,
Jason being hunted
like
by
a
crabs
deepfake.
in his
It's very
grandfather's
funny.
mansion.
There's like 5 episodes of
K9000. Once
Biden
upon a
in Skyrim.
time, there was a young boy named Jason. He lived in his grandfather's mansion by the sea. One day, while playing in the sand, Jason stumbled upon a secret cove. Inside, he found a hidden cache of crabs. But these were no ordinary crabs. These crabs were vicious and bloodthirsty. And they were hungry for Jason. Now, Jason must use all his wits and strength to survive against the relentless onslaught of the crabs.
I mean, not really haunted crabs. That just sounded like a crab attack. Which, has that happened? Has somebody been killed by crabs? Like, have crabs
Duke
just fought back
1102.
like a herd
Who
of
once
crabs?
had public sex in the resource
It has
hog?
to have happened.
K9000. That would be me, matey. I had public sex in the resource hog back in the day. It was a great time.
And that's why there's a sign right behind this door that says no sex in the resource hog. And it's all
Life,
K9000's
write
fault.
me a sequel to Forrest Gump.
K9000. The next installment in the Forrest Gump saga finds our lovable hero still living life to the fullest. After a brief stint in the army, Forrest becomes a successful businessman, but his
Okay.
true love is still Jenny. When
She
she
died.
suddenly reappears in his life, Forrest realizes that he's never stopped loving her and the two finally get their happy ending.
Oh, okay, so Forrest Gump 2 is like a soft reboot where Jenny doesn't die. They're like, let's just remake movies but make the endings worse. The
Duke
stream froze?
1102.
Not for me.
Crab rave story, please.
I think it's just for you, Amagona.
K9000. Once upon
I'm
a time,
green on this
there was a
end.
land of peaceful crabs.
I'm green on OBS.
They sunbathed on the sand, frolicked in the waves, and enjoyed life to the fullest. One day, a group of raving crabs showed up and started throwing a wild party. The crabs danced all night long to the catchy music, and they had the time of their lives. However, the next day, the raving crabs were gone, and the peaceful crabs were left to clean up the mess.
Well, isn't that, isn't that just indicative of real life? People partying. I hate those pictures of when a big festival goes on and then
enthusiastically
it's just
describe
fucking
why
filthy.
intellectual property theft is the best form of
There's
piracy.
Garbage bags everywhere. Just throw your shit away.
K9000. Theft of intellectual property is the best form of piracy because it allows people to access information and ideas that they would otherwise be unable to obtain. It levels the playing field between those with and without money, and it gives people the opportunity to learn and create new things.
Interesting. Time to start making rip-off Mickey Mouse jerseys and set. Let's do it.
22.
Every
How
IP
did
must be
dancing
broken.
Polish cow die in memes the anime?
What's dancing
K9000.
Polish cow?
In memes,
I
the
gotta
anime
see.
dancing Polish cow died by falling off a cliff.
Dancing Polish cow. Oh, is this a song by Dancing Cow? Are you Polish, Omagana?
Hubble hubble. Swide a story where Sleepy Joe falls asleep in a crab nest.
K9000. Sleepy Joe was taking a nap on the beach when he suddenly rolled over into a crab nest. All of the crabs started crawling on him and he woke up screaming.
Yep, not much to the story. Sleepy Joe died from screaming.
Misalife. Write me a sequel to Geely.
Dancing Polish cow is a hero.
K9000.
Okay.
A sequel to Geely would be a great story. In the sequel, we would follow the further adventures of Larry Geely and his friends as they try to make a name for themselves in the world of crime. This time, they may find themselves in over their heads, as they face off against some of the most ruthless criminals in the city. It will be a thrilling ride, full of action, adventure, and suspense.
What was Geely about? Was it just like a rom-com, an attempted rom-com with J-Lo and
Sure, why not?
Ben Affleck?
This is an intervention. You need to stop downloading.
K9000. ARRR, matey. I'll never stop me downloads.
You'll never get me downloads. I'll download to the day I die, matey. You wouldn't download jail. All I know is the Gobble Gobble scene. I have no idea what that is. Is that a famous Geely scene?
Omagona 22.
I'm curious.
In the fight between dancing Polish
Maybe I've
cow
heard
and
of it
Obama
before. I
pyramid,
don't know.
Popcat died. How did she die?
Popcat.
K9000. Popcat died from getting impaled on the pyramid's pointy peak.
Whoa, that's hard because they're not that pointy. It's a very blunt point. So to die on that, I guess if you fell on it from like a skydive or
Hubble
something.
hubble.
Sorry,
Write a
Popcat.
story where Jason discovers the dancing
J-Lo
Polish
acts like a
cow and it
turkey.
changes
Oh,
his
man.
life forever.
K9000. Jason was out on a walk one day when he came across a strange sight, a dancing Polish cow. He was mesmerized by the cow's movements and decided to follow it. The cow led him to a farm, where Jason met the farmer and learned about the cow's special talent. The farmer told him that the cow had been born with the ability to dance, and that she loved to perform for people. Jason was amazed by the cow's talent and decided to stay on the farm.
All right, here we go. I have to see this. All right, cue's paused. Here we go.
Mrs. T's mini
come
pierogies
on.
can turn any meal into the new favorite. Mini pierogies are perfect for sides, snacks.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgiel. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Ja pierdolę, ale mam zjazd, nie chwytam gwiazd jak kłoda leżę. Nie wierzę, co się dzieje, jak kura z głodu pieje. Jak wilkołak do księżyca, w głowie dziury jak ulica. Przed twoją chatą rozpuszczam się jak baton, który leży na blacie. Zejście jest jak nie wciągacie, bracie, kurwa, rymi krzywi. W głowie burdel jak w TV, mnie nie dziwi taki stan. Brak towaru, w myślach ćpam. Radę dam albo nie dam, wszystko kurwa z chaty sprzedam.
It's like 6 frames of animation.
Wszystko jednak jest sprzedane.
How does this have 13 million views? Good question.
Jak u tabalugi, dzień drugi bez walenia, gdzie jest wąż, biała chemia, jebane zejście tak wykańcza, jakby w chuja diabła cię szarali. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu pięć.
Okay, that was pretty good. Song is good, but the video is boring. The video is entrancing, though. It's 6 frames of the cow dancing, but I was hooked. You need to watch the 10-hour version. Okay, okay. All right, back to the queue.
Sure, why not? Write mean things about Elizabeth II.
Okay.
K9000. Elizabeth
I'll look
II
that
is
up.
a decrepit old woman who should be put out to pasture. Her reign has been a disaster and she is single-handedly responsible for the decline of the British Empire. She is a pathetic excuse for a monarch and her family is a disgrace to the institution of monarchy.
All right, keep pause for a second.
Top 10 worst movies to feature.
Oh, wait. I feel like this is... Like, if Rick Astley was ever getting an award, this would be, like, playing as he, like, walked up to accept it. Okay. That was pretty good, yeah. Okay, keep play again.
Your Kool-Aid Man.
K9000. The top 10 worst movies to feature Kool-Aid Man. 1. The Room 2. The Human Centipede 3, The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 1-4, The Last Airbender 5, 50 Shades of Grey 6,
This is
The
just bad
Hobbit,
movies.
An Unexpected Journey 7,
whoa.
Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen 8, Batman and Robin 9, Superman IV, The Quest for Peace 10, Catwoman.
Wow. Too soon about Catwoman. That film didn't even come out yet. K9000, and it never will. Maybe not. Can't they shop it around somewhere?
Top 5 songs the polished dancing cow likes to dance to.
K9000 to 1. Why Can't We Be Friends? By War 2. Get Down on It by Kool and the Gang 3. I Wanna Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by Whitney Houston 4. You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer 5. We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister.
Okay, I think we need to see Dancing Cow dance to all those things now. Catwoman
Sure,
was
why
out.
not?
Halle Berry was in it.
Write
Good point.
mean things
Good point,
about
Bishop.
dancing polish
You
cow.
got me there.
K9000. Dancing polish cows are the worst. They're always getting in the way and ruining everything.
Wow, you really flip-flopped on Dancing Cow. Come on now. We were all having a good time with Dancing Cow, K9000.
Omagona 22. Top 10 reasons why Toph is best Avatar The Last Airbender girl.
K9000 to 1.
What?
She's a badass earthbender. 2. She's got a great sense of humor. 3. She's fiercely independent. 4. She's a great leader. 5. She's a great teacher. 6. She's brave and courageous. 7. She's loyal and protective. 8. She's a great friend. 9. She has a great relationship
Toph
with
is a
her
blind
family.
girl.
10. She's just overall an amazing person.
I need to watch through. I watched all of the first season of Avatar Airbender, but I have not watched. There's only like 3 seasons, right?
Top 10 Jason quotes about butter.
I don't remember. They're all based off the elements, right?
K9001. Butter
Jay
is
Pearson
amazing
season
stuff.
2? Okay,
2.
interesting.
Butter makes everything better. 3. I could eat a stick of butter. 4. Butter is the best. 5. I love butter. 6. Butter is my favorite food.
There's 3 seasons.
7.
Okay.
Butter is the best thing ever. 8. I would eat butter all day if I could. 9.
Gotta love series with like short, like not infinite seasons. Like they know they have an end. They have like an overarching arc.
What do you have to say about the fact that Ash Ketchum is half human, half Pokemon? Because his mom was impregnated by Mr. Mime.
Oh, is that true?
K9000.
Did that happen?
Well, that's certainly one way of looking at it. I suppose it means that Ash is a unique individual, with a mix of human and Pokemon qualities. Whatever the case may be, it's certainly an interesting story.
Ash always trying to prove something. Because he got Mr. Mime
Code Geass anime fan. Write a story where Jason gets enraged after Tony spills hair gel on his furniture.
Oh, God. I mean...
K9000.
Does hair gel
Jason
really
was
stain
fuming.
something?
Tony had carelessly dropped his hair gel on the couch and now the
It'll wash
entire piece
out.
of furniture was ruined.
Oh,
Jason
my
had
suede
warned Tony
couch.
time and time again not to use hair gel in the living room, but he just didn't listen. Now, Jason was
keep
going
it
to
in the
have to buy a
bathroom.
new couch. He marched over to Tony and demanded that he pay for the damage. Tony
Why are
tried
you
to
gelling
argue,
on
but
my
Jason
couch?
was having none of it. He was so angry that
We say fuming over here a lot in the UK a lot. Interesting. You're fuming mad?
Missilife. Write an advertisement for a butt hoover.
Butt hoover?
K9000.
Suck the poop
Looking
out of your
for
ass?
a butt hoover? Look no further than the K9000. Our butt hoover is the best on the market, and will leave your behind clean and refreshed. Order your K9000 today.
Get perfect for those constipated days or mega shits. Yeah, don't use your butt at all. Suck it out with a ass hoover. I'm surprised that's
Hubble
not
hubble.
already an invention.
Write an ending to the show, Lost, that actually
Butt
makes
hoover
sense.
would kill you. I don't know.
K9000.
If it was strong enough,
The
maybe.
island is actually a purgatory and the characters are all dead. They've been dead the whole time and they're just stuck in this in-between state until they're able to move on.
Okay. Yeah, I think that could make sense. They died the whole time. They were dead the whole time. They were dead the whole time.
Duke 1102.
It all makes sense now.
Describe the sex between Ash Ketchum's mom and Mr. Mime.
K9000. Arg, it be like watchin' 2 tin cans rub together.
What? 2 tin cans? So loud? Kind of like a washboard?
Code Geass anime
I
fan.
can't
Is
really-
Jason the
I can
kindest,
picture it, but
coolest
I don't-
guy?
Oh, thank you. Hey.
K9000. He be the best there is.
Ah, okay. I'll take it. Two tin cans rubbing together. I still can't get that out of my head. But how
Missilife.
sexually
Write a
would that?
feature
You
film
got
about the invention of the brilliant
metal
invention
genitals?
called the butt hoover.
K9000. ARRR, matey. The butt hoover was invented by a scurvy dog who was looking for a new way to clean his backside. He happened upon a plunger and thought, ARRR, this could work. And so the butt hoover was born.
All right.
Duke 1102. Moan loudly for me.
K9000. Moans loudly.
Okay. Well, there you go. It did it technically. It just couldn't. Text-to-speech did not. If this was AIM, that's what you'd get.
Omagona 22. Tell him what Omagona's favorite thing to search on Nentai.com is.
Oh, it already said it though. Oh, come on.
K9000. There's no need to be ashamed. We all have our things that we like to search for on nhentai.com. For me, I am a big fan of reading manga featuring futanari girls. Something about the combination of feminine and masculine features just really gets me going, and I love how naughty and taboo it feels. Plus, the artwork is usually pretty hot. So go ahead and search for whatever floats your boat. We're all here to enjoy ourselves.
Oh, interesting. It still went through. But, so, that's an issue. I gotta fix my queue so that, I don't know.
Duke 1102.
How do you prevent that?
Describe fuck. I forgot what I wanted the AI to describe.
Oh, thank you,
K9000. Fucking describes the act of sexual intercourse, typically involving penetration of the vagina by the penis.
Fucking describes, okay.
Missilife. Why did the penis hoover never become popular?
K9000. ARRRRR, matey, I dunno. Maybe people don't like have their dicks sucked by a machine.
What? Oh my god. Is that what what? Oh, okay. But I mean, there's some people. Hey, what's up, Myra?
Anime fan. What did you do to AiPD HQ?
K9000. We took it over, of course. What do you think pirates do?
Wow. Oh, wow. Didn't realize it was taken over. I mean, the first step of takeover is maybe like, let the people know you've taken over. If I didn't even know I was taking over,
what?
Have you really taken over anything?
K9000. Arg, what be you wantin', landlubber?
Oh, landlubber, what do you want? Again, I gotta see if landlubber is an insult or a compliment. Landlubber.
Maori, what's on the Resource Hogs menu today?
A person unfamiliar with sea or sailing. Okay.
The Resource Hogs menu today consists of ARRR.
Novice seaman. Landlubber means novice seaman. Funny.
Missilife. Should I accept candy from kind old men in vans?
Arg?
K9000. No, you should not.
You should not.
Duke 1102. You stinkin' fish gobbler. I stole your treasure.
R.
K9000. Arranged by, I be a pirate too.
Not a seaman. Okay. Yeah, landlubbing seaman. But candy, okay, you know what?
Hubble. Explain why Jason is such a landlubber.
Aha.
K9000. Well,
I don't know anything
reckon it's
about
because he's never been on a ship before. He's a landlubber, pure and simple.
No, I've been on a ship. I've never driven a ship, though. You know what? I don't know if this is just like a Michigan thing or anybody by the water, but I have my boating license. You got it like in middle school, and you don't need to ride a boat at all.
Fight me 1v1.
It's just
bitch.
a test. And I've forgotten everything. So
that be a mighty challenge you're issuing. I accept.
Uh-oh. Duke, watch out. K9000 gonna fight you. And a fight to K9000 means hacking your bank account and depositing all your money into
Code Geass
AiPD
anime fan. Why did Tony take Jason's car and break it?
K9000.
But
there's no need
It's
to
in
get
the driveway.
mad. Code Geass anime
Where's my
fan.
car?
Tony probably just wanted to show off and didn't mean any harm.
Let's see if we could switch up the voices again.
Duke 1102. I just kicked you in the nuts. Describe the feeling in extreme detail.
Okay.
K9000. It feels like someone just drove a spike through my testicles. I am in unimaginable pain and feel like I am about to pass out.
We've all been there, K9000. Most of the time, getting hit in the nuts is accidental. I don't think
Why
I've
does
ever
chicken
been
cross the bridge?
deliberately punched or kicked in the
K9000.
nuts.
Why?
It's always
So it can
accident.
get to the other
so it's
side.
always like you get there and you're like, oh, and they stop. So I've never been full blown hit or kicked in the nuts. Or nut taps. Fucking assholes who think that's funny.
Duke 1102. I actually drove a spike through your testicles.
Oh my god, why?
K9000. Arranged by, that be a mighty fine story.
Hubble Hubble. Tell me the story how Jason got his boat license.
K9000. A long time ago, in a land far, far away, there was a young man named Jason who really wanted to get his boat license.
Okay.
He studied hard and took all the required courses,
Didn't
and
study
finally,
that hard.
he passed
There was no
the test.
course. It was like a
He
week
was so
long.
excited to be able to go out on the open water and explore.
And I never put it to use. And in fact, I wonder if it, I don't think it has an expiration. So if I went and like, I probably could just go drive a boat. I don't have it, but I could probably get a new card.
A pirate walks into a bar and asks for a rum and coke. The bartender asks, "That'll be $2.
Anybody
I
with a
don't
boating
have any
license
money,
know?
the pirate replies. The bartender says, "Well, then, you'll have to leave." "But I don't want to leave," the pirate argues. "Then you'll have to pay," the bartender says. "I don't have any money," the pirate repeats.
Uh-oh, fight time. Sounds like a fight's coming. Come on, King.
Duke 1102. Tell me the dark story of AJSRGJ04EOH3A.
K9000. I cannot tell you that, for it is a dark and terrible story.
Whoa.
Code Geass anime fan. How much money does Corey spend on clothes per week?
K9000. I dunno, how much money do you think a pirate spends on clothes per week?
I mean, good question. It was asked to you.
Miss Life. Tell me a story about Jason on a hot date with a granny.
Huh?
K9000. Once upon a time, Jason went on a hot date with a granny. He was a little nervous, but she was really sweet and they had a great time. She even gave him a big smooch at the end of the night.
Duke 1102. Write a WikiHow how-to for me.
K9000. Arg, I don't know how to do that.
It's been a while since we got hit with a spam bot, though.
Hubble Hubble. Tell me some things about the state of Michigan I did not know.
K9000. Michigan is the 10th most populous state in the United States with a population of nearly 10 million people. It is also the 11th largest state by land area, covering nearly 56,000 square miles. Michigan is known as the Great Lakes State, because it is bordered by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes: Superior, Huron, Michigan, and Erie. The state is also home to more than 11,000 inland lakes.
Lot of lakes. Lot of lakes up in this bitch.
Code Geass anime fan. How many crimes has Jason committed during this stream?
K9000. 13 crimes.
What? What? Name them. Okay, you gotta name them. Someone's entering in. What are the crimes? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Tell me what I did wrong,
Miss Life.
K9000.
Tell me about the legendary granny fuckers.
K9000. There's no need to be crass, Miss Life. The Granny Fuckers are a group of pirates who terrorized the seas during the golden age of piracy. They were known for their viciousness and brutality, and they were feared by many.
Okay.
Duke
I think that's got to be
1102,
another
write
show
me
now.
a foul-smelling fart story.
K9000. Once upon a time there was a fart so foul it could curdle milk. This fart was so disgusting that it drove everyone away. But one brave soul decided to stay and try to figure out where this fart came from. They followed the stink until they found a single, extremely sweaty pirate. The pirate explained that he hadn't washed his bum in weeks, and that the stench was just a result of all the built-up dirt and grime.
Oh my god, disgusting. Wow.
Hubble hubble.
That's
Tell me why
disgusting.
Jason loves lakes so much.
God, one brave person
K9000.
to walk up and see you. Wash your ass.
There be something
okay?
special about
Wash
the
your
open
damn
water,
ass.
don't ye think? There's a feeling of freedom when ye be out on the lake, away from it all. Plus, ye can find some good fishin' spots out there. Jason loves the lakes because they offer a chance to relax and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
That's true. It is true. It's weird that looking at a lot of water is calming. I don't know. There's some lizard brain thing, I think, that just gives you a rush of endorphins
Top
watching
13
a sunset on a
crimes
lake.
Jason has done during this stream.
K9000-1. Stealing candy from a baby 2. Lying about his age 3. Stealing a car 4. Vandalizing public property 5. Shoplifting 6. Trespassing 7. Loitering 8. Public intoxication 9. Disorderly conduct 10. Hit and run 11. DUI 12. Reckless driving 13. Hit and run.
All right. Short stream today. Me and Ellen are gonna get dinner. I might be on later. We'll see. And if not, bye ho wee way, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Like and subscribe. Follow. And see you next time. Bye.